Banana bread's just something that happens when you forget about your bananas.
What's up, guys? It's Kat and Dev from Two Market Girls. Welcome back to another recipe, and welcome to 2019. It's our first recipe of the year.
Guys, we made it through 2018.
Wow.
Let's hope 2019 is better.
Well, what better way to start the year off than with something really comforting, but not something that's gonna make you feel guilty?
Yeah, all month long, we're actually kind of doing cliche type New Year recipes. Yeah. So the whole month of January is gonna be the New Year, New Me type style, where everyone's trying to improve on themselves, but come February, you just give up on it.
Because you realize you don't really need improvement.
So some of our recipes all this month will be something like either healthy or meal prepped or something kind of along those lines. And today we're starting out with a sugar-free recipe, like a refined sugar-free recipe, because there's still sugar in bananas.
Oh, and why are we using bananas?
Because we're making banana bread.
Sugar-free banana bread.
Woo! And it's actually like pretty good for you because there's oat flour involved and oats are great for you. And yeah, and bananas are good for you.
And it just takes one bowl.
Yes.
And one loaf pan.
That was another thing, is like there's no special tools really needed. Like I mixed this just in a regular bowl with a fork, not even a spatula.
She forked it.
With a fork, and then just lined a loaf pan that I got at the
store.
Thrift store.
Yeah.
It cost me $2.
There you go, see?
So, I mean, this recipe's for everybody.
Everybody.
Okay,
let's go make it.
To make your sugar-free banana bread, we are first going to take 3 super overripe bananas and mash them with a fork. You really want to get in there so that you make sure most of the chunks are gone. It's almost like a puree. So really get in there and mash that as hard as you can. To the mashed banana, you're going to add a 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil, along with a teaspoon of vanilla extract and 2 flax eggs. If you don't know, a flax egg is just a combination of 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds with 3 tablespoons of water and set aside for about 10 minutes. So once all that wet mixture has kind of been added in there, just mix that all together so that it's nice and combined and there's no separation between oil and anything else. Then we can add our spices to this. We added about a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. Then we added 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 1 cup of oat flour. If you don't have oat flour on hand, that's okay. You can just take a handful of oats and blend that in a blender until it's nice and floury and not chunky. Then finally, we're gonna add a teaspoon of baking soda and a pinch of salt, and we're just gonna mix that with that fork until it's nice and combined. This will take a little while, but you'll get there eventually. It should take about 5 to 10 minutes of mixing. You just wanna make sure that all the flour is thoroughly incorporated. Now, this makes a pretty small banana bread loaf, so you're gonna want a small loaf pan. You just wanna grease that with a little bit of the extra coconut oil if there's anything, or just take some solid coconut oil and brush it into it a little bit. Just a nice thin layer of it so that it doesn't stick to the pan. There we're going to put all of our dough into that baking pan and bake it in an oven preheated to 375 Fahrenheit. And we want that to cook for about 35 to 40 minutes. It will depend on the size, your oven. So set the timer for about 35 minutes and be sure to check it. You want to do it with kind of like a toothpick test. Stick a skewer in. If it's coming out really sticky and wet, it still needs to bake a little longer, so I'd bake it for an additional 5 minutes. And then you just want to make sure you have a nice golden brown crust on top. All right, so this sugar-free banana bread has been topped with lots and lots of sugar.
Whoopsies.
We topped ours with jam. Obviously, you don't have to if you're leading a more sugar-free life. But I like that it's like less so sugary, so that if you decide to put a more sugary topping on, it's not sugar overload.
Exactly.
So we're gonna try this now. So good. It's so nice.
I really do like the simplicity of banana bread.
Me too.
It's so comforting.
I feel like banana bread's never one of those things that people set out to make. Because it's like, oh, I have brown bananas. What do I do with them? Banana bread.
Like, no one sits there watching their bananas like,
Waiting for,
come on.
No one's at the grocery store and be like, I'm going to buy these bananas for banana bread. Banana bread's just something that happens when you forget about your bananas. And I kind of like that about it.
Yeah.
Is that no one really goes choosing to make banana bread. It's just something you end up making because your bananas have gone completely brown.
You gotta respect it though. It's like,
I love
hey,
it.
don't waste those bananas. We got something for that.
Waste free.
Turn it into bread. Yeah, if you want to live a low waste lifestyle,
Buy bananas.
avoid throwing out your bananas when they get gross looking and turn them into bread.
Yep. I also find them a little bit more flavorful when you get to that point too anyways. Like, especially for banana bread. Like, if you try making banana bread with, like, actual ripe bananas, it's not the same.
It's so true. All right, I've got a question for the comments. I just thought of it because we were kind of talking about this earlier.
Okay.
What do you guys put on your banana bread, or how do you eat it? Because we talked about the different ways that we eat it.
Oh, yeah. We both really, really like butter. I don't know if that's weird.
Just in general, we like butter.
I never thought it was weird until you brought it up today where you're like, do you ever do this? And I was like, wait, is that a weird thing to do?
I don't know if it is.
But, like, I kind of treat it as, like, a slice of toast where I'll just put, like, some butter on it. But, yeah, that would be a good thing. I want to know banana bread toppings. I wonder if you could treat banana bread like toast. Like, you know how people are making extreme toast now? Like, avocado toasts that are, like, piled high? Like, could we treat banana bread that way?
I think we should, actually.
Yeah.
No, we
think we
definitely
should,
should.
too. Oh,
I have a lot of thoughts now.
Ooh, I wonder if you could do, imagine, this is like a sweet avocado toast, because you could do the avocado chocolate pudding, which I have in my fridge right now. We could top that instead of just regular avocado with some, like, fresh fruit and berries, and then you got a sweet avocado toast.
Okay, we'll have our avocado mousse linked in the card.
Yeah.
Put that on top of this.
With some fresh berries. Or banana, more slices of banana on top. Ooh, or like toasted hazelnuts. Oh, guys, that'd be delicious.
I think we're more into the toppings than we are the bread.
The bread has just become a vessel for carrying delicious things. That's like toast anyways. Who just wants to eat a plain piece of bread?
Sometimes I need something to put butter on, you know?
Exactly, it's a vessel for butter.
It really is. All right, so in the comments below, tell us what you want to put on these lovely vessels. I don't know why we're calling them vessels. What do you top your banana bread with? Or if you don't like banana bread, like zucchini bread, pumpkin bread, other breads.
A zucchini chocolate loaf is so good.
So, you know, let's talk about
Bread,
dressing up your bread.
like sweet breads.
Yeah, not like toast. We're not having a toast talk right now, okay? That's for another time.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, guys. You okay there? Oh, Devin. Devin's normally the one who talks. I don't know what to say at this point. Buy our sweatshirts. I wore this on purpose today so that I could do a selfish plug.
We have become those people. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So
I just really like the design.
yeah, no, this is I think my favorite one. I really, really like this one and I wear it all the time. But we have other designs, so check out the description box below for a link to our merch and you can buy those, because why not?
Yeah. We'll also have a link to the recipe in the description box below and a link to our podcast. If you haven't checked it out, we have a podcast called TMG Unfiltered where we're even more unfiltered than we are now.
Yeah.
Hard to believe, I know.
I know. We just kind of talk about whatever we feel like talking about on the day. It sometimes revolves around veganism, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it's about tech and photography and videography and whatever.
It's a fun time. Be
It
sure
is.
to check it out. If you have recommendations for topics you'd like to hear us talk about, leave those in the comments below as well. And hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future recipes. Give us a thumbs up if you like bread. Yep.
We better not see any dislike.
Yeah.
If there's someone out there who doesn't like bread, I don't even know how I'll handle that. Actually, I live with someone who doesn't like bread that much.
Triggered. Okay. Goodbye.
And 2 flax eggs. Oh my god, I did it wrong again. Ah, this is the correct one, Devin. For later, Devin, when she's editing this. Welcome to
We made it.
2019.
We made it.
It's great here.
It is.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
2019 is nice.
Smells weird. Just kidding.
Weird.
Smells like banana bread.
Oh,
Oh.
could that be because we made banana bread?
I don't know.